Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this December the 25th, 2024. And I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas out there as well. Hope everybody continue to stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather, because you know weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be talking about the system moving across the country. And also, we've got a lot of activity developing down here in the Central America, Mexico, Eastern Pacific, also down toward the Caribbean Sea, and also even off into the Atlantic coastal waters. Got a lot of activity trying to develop down here, so we may have to kind of watch this here to make sure that nothing tropical, subtropical comes out of this system, as the system continues to kind of flare up in that vicinity. Look like this here trying to get us act together, but we'll continue to monitor that and see. But right now, we're not expecting any tropical development at this time, but we will continue to monitor this as we roll forward. Alright, we got a system here stretching from portions of Louisiana toward the Florida Panhandle through Mississippi and Alabama, all the way up into portion of Tennessee and the Ohio River Valley. We got another little system here off the southeast coast. We continue to push on off to the east northeast. We got another system out here from portion of Texas all the way toward through the Dakotas and South Canada. And here's another storm system moving into the Pacific Northwest, bringing some high winds, lots of snowfall, and some heavy rain in that vicinity. Also, we're looking at some severe weather possible coming up on your Thursday and also into Friday along Texas to Louisiana, maybe Mississippi and Arkansas area. We'll get that in later in this video. So alright, if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Also like these videos, share these videos, and let's continue getting the show on the road here, folks. Alrighty, we're going to take a look at the forecast for your Thursday coming up. Alrighty, here is your Thursday forecast. You can see we got some showers down here across the Carolinas and portions of Georgia. Then again from the Atlantic coastal waters, also down to Florida toward the Florida Keys, also into the Gulf of Mexico, stretching into Mississippi, Louisiana, Texas, Arkansas, Oklahoma, and Kansas, and portion of Missouri. You see this area here in red. That is some heavy rain and flash flooding possible over a portion of Arkansas, stretching into portion of Louisiana, East Texas, and then severe weather possible in the yellow slashed area there over eastern Texas, stretching to Louisiana and southwestern Arkansas. Then we got a big area of showers extending from Alabama up to Michigan, also around the Great Lakes region, stretching back to Minnesota, Wisconsin, back to Kansas and Texas region. Then we got mixed precipitation stretching from Arizona to New Mexico to Colorado, even portion of Kansas through Wyoming, also in the portion of the Dakotas, Montana, back to Washington, Oregon State, California, and Nevada region. Got pockets of heavy snow across portion of Idaho, Washington, Oregon States, Northern California region as well. Shower activity for portions of Washington, Oregon State inland, and also coastal areas in coastal California and central California as well, and the eastern Pacific. Alright, otherwise expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of the remainder of the local forecast area. Alright, here is your Friday forecast. As you can see, we got mixed precipitation up here in freezing rain, in portions of New York State to Pennsylvania to portions of Maryland and DC area. Shower activity elsewhere from DC, south of DC to Virginia to the Carolinas, Georgia, Florida, up to Alabama, to Ohio, the Great Lakes, Michigan region, Wisconsin, Minnesota to the Dakotas, to Nebraska, Kansas, portions of North Texas and Oklahoma. Then we got thunderstorms and showers from Missouri to Illinois to Kentucky to Tennessee, portion of Alabama, including portions of central and south Florida, Florida Keys, the Gulf of Mexico, back into Texas. And then we got mixed precipitation from over here, portions of Nebraska, Kansas, and Colorado, over toward Washington, Oregon State, including Idaho, Montana, Utah, Nevada, and California, with pockets of heavy snow in portion of Washington, Oregon State, also in the portion of Idaho, and also a portion of Northern California. Rain showers along coastal areas of Washington, Oregon State, down into California, a little bit inland areas as well. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of the remainder of your local forecast area. Alright, let's move on to the current watches, warning, advisory map of your location across the nation. We got some special weather statements up here in portion of Wisconsin. Also, we got dense fog advisories over here in portion of Illinois, to Iowa, to Missouri, to portion of Arkansas, then again in Kansas, Nebraska, and up towards portions of South Dakota. High wind warnings over here in portions of Wyoming, also in the Oregon State, and also Northern California. And also we have winter weather advisory, winter storm warnings in effect for portions of Colorado, Wyoming, Utah, Nevada, Idaho, Montana, Washington, Oregon State, California region. Wind advisories here in the round from Washington State to Idaho to Oregon, Northern California, and also into portions of Nevada. And also we have some air quality alerts down in portions of Arizona. Alright, we got a little bit of small craft advisory, gale warning from the Outer Banks of North Carolina to the Florida-Georgia line. And then again over here along the Florida Panhandle with a special marine warning there as well. And then small craft advisory, gale warning from Southern California and Northern California. Then we have storm warning from Northern California to Washington State. Hawaii and Chain Island looks good. Around the Alaska area, got some freezing spray warnings in the blue. Small craft advisory elsewhere around the coastal areas of Alaska. Alright, let's move on to the Storm Prediction Center outlook for day number 2. This is for severe weather. We got let's see, general thunderstorm from New Orleans, Jackson, Mississippi, Springfield, Tulsa, Oklahoma, Fort Steele, and Wichita Falls, all the way to Little Rock to just west of Jackson, Greenville, Mississippi. Austin, you're in the marginal risk. Then we have a slight risk stretching from Shreveport, Louisiana to Dallas, Waco to Lufkin, Alexandria, also in the Houston area as well. General thunderstorms also from Seattle to Portland, let's see, Eugene to Medford, northwestern portions of California. Let's take a look at the tornado probability. We have a 5% from Shreveport down toward Houston area, 2% from Little Rock over toward Austin. Damaging winds, 5% from Little Rock to Houston, and then Shreveport, Lufkin, Alexandria, and surrounding areas, 15% for damaging winds. Take a look at the large hail. We have 5% here from Alexandria. Let's see, make sure we're right. Here we go. From Alexandria to Shreveport to Wichita to Austin, and then we have Dallas, Waco, down toward Houston area. 15% risk for large hail in the severe weather risk area. Let's move on to day number 3. Alright, you can see we got from Corpus Christi all the way up toward Birmingham, Alabama to Mobile, general thunderstorm, New Orleans you included. Then we have a marginal risk from Alexandria to Jackson, Mississippi for a marginal risk for day number 3, which is your Friday. So, and I would not be surprised to see more of these here outlooks be issued further east as we continue to roll forward. Over towards maybe toward Birmingham, Atlanta, Columbia, Charlotte, Wilmington, maybe up toward Richmond, Virginia, Charlotte, West Virginia. Could be under a marginal slight risk coming up maybe toward the weekend, but it's too early to tell right now. But just want to give you a heads up just in case if you see these outlooks starting to press eastward, because we got a pretty strong cold front coming into what's going to be very juicy atmospheric conditions over the southeastern United States. So might even see some severe weather down in Florida as well. So just want to give everybody a heads up. If you see, every time I do these outlooks, you may see it moving further and further to the east. Alright, let's continue to move to the Climate Prediction Center 8 to 14 day temperature and precipitation outlook. Alright, here is your temperature outlook. As you can see, we got above normal temps for a portion of Maine, stretching toward northern New York, Vermont, New Hampshire area. Then again, more above normal temperature from Washington State down into Texas, stretching over toward California. Below normal temps up here in portion of Montana and North Dakota. Then again from Missouri to the Carolinas and Florida, up toward the Pennsylvania region, Maryland, D.C. vicinity. There's near normal precipitation from up here around Boston, portion of New York State to Michigan, back over to Wisconsin. Let's see, Wisconsin, over toward area of Montana, all the way down into portions of Texas as well. Going to be above normal temps over much of the Hawaiian Chain Island, and also up in Alaska, except near normal temps to the north. Alright, here's a look at the 8 to 14 day precipitation outlook. We've got above normal precipitation for Maine to portions of New Hampshire and also northern Vermont. Then again from portions of Minnesota to Texas, Louisiana, all the way back over to Washington, Oregon State, and Idaho region. Then near normal precipitation from up here near New York State to Florida to Louisiana to Wisconsin, northern Michigan to Michigan as well. Then again from Texas all the way to portions of Oregon and portion of Washington State. And then below normal precipitation from western Texas to California region to Nevada, and also to Arizona and Mexico regions as well. Alright, the Hawaiian Chain Islands, central north above normal, central south near normal. Then Alaska we got below normal north, near normal central, and south is above normal precipitation. Alright, well I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not already. We'll catch you back in the next video, so I hope everybody has a wonderful Christmas out there as well. And we will continue to roll forward and keep you up to date to see if any of the severe weather reaches the East Coast. So enjoy the weather, because knowing weather you got, like these videos, share these videos, and we'll catch you back in the next one. So have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas evening. So take care, and we'll catch you back in the next one.